Well, folks, as you can see, we have an injector update. I managed, after taking this injector to pieces again, I managed to get the nozzle out of the end here. But I couldn't get the nozzle to pieces. Let me tip these bits out. You'll see about them in a minute. Right, here we go. So our nozzle is in here. This is nail varnish remover. Somebody said soak it in nail varnish remover. It's now been in there for 3 days. Now this stuff evaporates off quite quickly, so I'm going to put him back in the bottle in case I need him. Because that's Mrs. Mancave's nail varnish remover. Yes, she gave me permission. Right, let's have a look. There is our injector nozzle. It has been cleaned out the best I could. It's been put in the ultrasonic bath, and now it's been soaking in the nail varnish remover. So we're going to give that a damn good clean. Look at that, started to go rusty. Yeah, we're going to give that a damn good clean and just see if this injector now works. I think I need to rub that down with some wire wool. It looks a lot worse on camera than it actually is. That looks really rusty on camera, but it honestly isn't that bad. Right, let me get some wire wool and we'll give him a little rub up. There we go. And we have a bit of steel wool. Just give that injector body a rub up. Tell you what, that's going to be easier to do this gently in a wire wheel. I ain't going to give it a lot of stick, I'm just going on the edge a bit, where it's nice and soft. I'm not pushing hardly at all on there, I'm just giving a little tickle. But we just want to make sure this is very clean before we reassemble. Right, that'll do. Right. Let's get our tray with our diesel in. Then we can rinse this to get all that nail varnish remover out of there and reassemble. If you're wondering how I got it out, this just pops in there. It actually fits in there easy and falls out quite easy. But it had seized in with carbon and crap over the years. So I actually had to get a bit of stiff nylon, a bit of nylon bar I had, and I put in there. Give it a few sharp blows with a hammer and it started coming out, and it came out and it now fits in. Yeah. Right. I did, off camera, put this injector onto the injector line of the engine and came across a big problem. The injector pipe was not sealing on the injector because, shall we do this in this video? No, we're going to leave that for the next video. So, yeah, we're just going to put this injector back together now. And we'll go into the leaky pipe on the next video. Yeah, right. Let's get this injector back together. All right, there we are. We have a pot of nice, fresh, clean diesel. So we can give this injector nozzle now a little rinse out. Try and get as much of that nail varnish remover out there as we can. But basically, I put it back on my tester again, and it was still piddling out and it didn't spray right, so I thought, well, we've got to get this nozzle out. Ideally, I would have liked to have took this to pieces to actually pull this centre out of here, because I think this centre is meant to pull out so you can get to your needle. I cannot get that centre out. I have even heated this damn thing a little bit. Didn't go crazy, but I did heat it a little bit to see if that would free and come out, but I can't get that damn thing. Do you put a special tool in them 3 holes and that unscrews? I have no clue. But there you go. We're going to get this thing back together and see how it goes. Right. Let's get all this injector wetted back up and get him back together. So this diesel is spotlessly clean and the tub is spotlessly clean as well. Now there was nothing else in here. She appears to be going back together. Right, excellent. Let me get a clean rag. And we can get this get this injector in the vise and get this nipped up. Then we'll put it back on our tester. There she is. Right, let's get her back together. Let's get her nipped up, then back together. Where are we? There we go. Right, you might as well see the whole thing. He's in. We'll get our big crescent wrench and we'll just give him a nip. Go. And we will now see if we're going to get any form of life out of this thing. Pull my ends off my pipe. Put he on there. And get the other end on this injector. That's off. Get that end on there. Now last time somebody did comment, I accidentally had the injector facing upwards and it sprayed diesel upwards. I've now got it facing downwards so I can have it going into my jar. Because last time I did have a bucket out of camera sight on the floor to catch the diesel. And I accidentally put it in there the wrong way and it squirted all up the wall. Yes, I know. But I didn't stop the video instantly. I put all the cock-ups in and all, guys. I do. I put the cock-ups in as well. So let's have a look here. See what we can do. Hopefully this injector will start pumping again and work properly. But I guess we'll see, won't we? Right, where's my handle? There's my handle. I need my little pin now. Alright, where's that pin go? There we go. Do him down. Now can you guys see what's going on? Let's zoom out a bit so you can see the gauge. I'm just really hoping right. We're dripping out of this olive now. I ain't tightened him up enough. Okay. Let me get a spanner. What go on that? What go on that as well? So I can get some force on there. It's a bloody different size on it. There we go. Let's get him on. So far, this injector don't seem to be There we go. Cool. There you go. It's not actually breaking off now till it gets to... It's breaking off at 3,000. She's a bit drippy, but it is getting to 3,000. There you go. When it gets to high pressure, it does actually now. It does actually atomise when it gets to high pressure. That's more than it did before. It's drippy. I'm thinking, if the engine will run on that, you might find after a couple of minutes, after a few cycles, that will right itself. Who am I trying to kid? Do you know what I mean though? Because this injector was bone dry, and if everything's a little bit sticky in there, it's highly possible that once this engine runs, once this engine get running, then hopefully she might right herself. Aha! Well, that is a vast improvement on what it was. You know, vast improvement on what it was. It actually built up initially, it built up to over 5,000 psi before it actually broke off. And we are actually starting to get atomised fuel out of there now. Oh. So I think we can be getting this injector back in this engine. Aha! Let's go outside. Right, we are back with our Deutz. Let's get this injector back in. We'll put the little sealing ring on there, which is all clean. Some of you guys wondered last time if I did it. I've already pulled my little bit of paper out there I had, which was blocking the cylinder off. So let's get he back in. Cool. Yeah, tight going in. Oh, there you go. I must have had him misaligned. There we are. Right. I think that injector got to come upwards a bit because that pipe was quite square. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright, this is our injector. This is our injector back in. So let's give him up several ooga doogas. There you are. She's in there, gal. She's in there. Right. Let's get our little pipe back on. This is only a leak off pipe, this one, so this ain't sort of that vital if I'm honest. She would certainly sort of run with that open. There we are. Right. I think we're going to call this a video because you need to watch the next video for me to explain what was happening, because we had a leaky injector pipe. So we have got our injector back in. Say, watch the next video and we'll go through about what was going on with the injector pipe. Right, see you next time, guys. Bye bye for now. With our Deutz, Ditz, or however you pronounce it. Aha!